and welcome to the weekly oracle card reading for February 19th until February 26th, 2018. Although this will be available infinitely over time and space, so if you find yourself at some other time and it resonates and it's synchronistic, know that it is for you, and I trust that you'll receive whatever's in your highest good from this transmission. So now I'm going to jump into the cards. I have the Psychic Tarot for the Heart cards by John Holland, who is a medium. I love these cards because they're very simple, very symbolic, and each one seems to open up intuitive pathways within myself and the people that I connect with in this way. That I just love them, and yeah. So here we go. May there be guidance that helps all of us thrive, heal, and be uplifted during this sacred time. This gift. This play, this experience. Okay, we got 3 cards. Alright. So sometimes when I shuffle, I'll be guided to also look at the bottom of the deck and just feel like, I feel like the message I was getting was, this is an overtone. This is kind of like something that is highlighting a theme that's going on, and the theme is rebuild. So I feel like this is hinting that many of us have been doing really challenging work internally and or externally, and this is a time to rest, recover, rebuild our energy fields, and heal, because I feel like there's a whole new dawn, a whole new awakening, a whole new illumination coming through for us that is helping us in this process and will also take us on a new wave of soul connection and heaven earth vibrations. So here we go. Master. So I feel like what I feel from this card is that there is guidance, support, and validation of the inner work that has been happening in terms of mastering and healing our hearts, our love, our capacity to be our souls in our bodies in this world. And so this card isn't blocked, so I feel like this is just guidance and, like I said, kind of encouragement and celebration for what we've been doing and all the healing work that's been happening. So I would like to just honor that and know that when you heal yourself, you heal the world. Honor your soul, honor the whole, I like to say. So please know that it's worth it to continue listening to, honoring, respecting, learning from, sharing your heart, and that it really does heal the world through your own vibration and everything you do. Card number 2, spread your wings. And once again, I mean, this card has come up, this is now the 3rd time in my oracle card reading videos that this has come up, and it's blocked. So I ask that God, Goddess, Creator, Source, shift whatever this block is, whatever this represents in us at this time for our highest good. Okay, this is interesting. The word that is coming to me is discrimination. I don't know if that is the right word, but I feel like the message is coming through about shifting from judgment to discernment. Okay, maybe that was the word I meant, but why did I think discrimination? So I'm just going to flow on this and just trust the word that really strongly came in. I feel like this is about transcending others' judgments about you. And especially as you're healing and changing and elevating your vibration, your frequency, sometimes that can be challenging to people who are around you who aren't on a similar vibe and perhaps are feeling triggered by the change that you're creating, that they might not be ready to change within themselves yet or ever. We all have free will within this experience. However, I feel like this is hinting at the truth that you are on your own journey. This is between you and the divine, and the divine in all life will always love you and always reflect back to you your gifts and what you're sharing, and there is an infinite flow of energy happening here no matter what. However, if there is a shift for you, like if you're noticing that you feel like you're changing and you're healing and you're growing, and perhaps you feel like you can't be your full self around people around you, note that perhaps you're ready for a shift, and just trust the shift. It's time for you to spread your wings and let go of caring about what other people think. There was a really great quote that I recently saw on, I think, Marie Forleo's empire, I don't even know what to call her website or videos or emails, she had said that when you care what people think, they own you. And so this is your time to embrace that you are your own king or queen or whatever you want to be. You are your own sovereign. And I feel like the more that you can just let go of the ties that bound you to what other people thought or cared about or judged you or discriminated you as, it's time to just let that go. And on the topic of shifting from judgment to discernment, I feel like there is an added inspiration and guidance to notice when other people are triggered by you, or you can just tell that they're not receiving what you're sharing. You know, I know for me, I can tell. So instead of judging them and being upset and saying, oh, well, that person doesn't like me, so they're this, that, instead of going into the offense, just really being mindful that it's simply that you're reflecting something that they're not vibing. And I'll speak in the power of the I, because I feel like that is where my power really truly is. My personal example is that it's happened to me many times, and I've been learning to just look a little bit deeper, like instead of immediately getting hurt and judging them, to instead just feel what's happening with an open mind, and then discern, okay, this person is triggered because I think I reflect this to them, and they don't want to face that right now. And in fact, they're angry at that part of themselves, so I'm feeling that anger from them about that situation. So it's learning to discern, and it's from that space of wisdom that we can actually be compassionate and not only protect ourselves from being hurt in certain situations where we don't need to be, but spread our wings of love and compassion and wisdom to help people. Because really, isn't that what we're here to do? Number three, sorry, sometimes, as much as I try to warm up, it's still a little bit of a morning thing. Joy and stability. So again, as I shift this card right side up, I ask the divine in all life by whatever name resonates with your inner truth, because the truth is, it is the truth, whether or not we assign a certain word or name or whatever to it, that love simply is. So I ask that love that we all come from and all return to shifts whatever blocks we have around joy and stability. I'm getting a feeling of new levels of success, support, stability, especially for those of us who are entrepreneurs, those of us who are doing ventures where we're helping people, sharing this soulful inspiration, this truthful healing, this work that really keeps us feeling alive, energized, and feeling like we're blooming open with divine love. It's interesting that the word keep was kind of slipped in there. It keeps us feeling that way. So I get a sense that, like, for those of us who are on this path, that something that might have felt very like, oh my gosh, is this gonna work? Like, because it's also been reflective of the frequencies where many of us have been doing spiritual work, but then being like, wait, what? I feel like there is this stability coming in where now it's like, no, this is genuinely very meaningful, very healing, very helpful. Oops, my battery. And very valuable energy that we're sharing and open to receiving as well. So may this bless you. May you know that in sharing your love, your inspiration, and what you love the most to do, may you know that you will be supported and that you can have trust and faith in yourself and in all life to experience more joy and fun in every way. So I hope you enjoyed this transmission. I admit I'm a little, I think I'm kind of in this process of rebuilding, recalibrating. So it kind of comes in waves where sometimes I'm just like feeling super connected to spirit, and other times I'm still recovering and recalibrating from healing challenges. So I hope you received what illuminated and inspired and nourished you. And I look forward to an amazing week, and I wish the same for you.